Hi, we're Dan and Carol, relationship alchemists. We help you to turn your relationships into gold. You know, something that comes up oftentimes with people that we coach with, couples that we coach with, they come home from work and they ask each other, so how was your day? Well, it gets into complaining about this person and that person and situations at work, and it doesn't tend to really build the relationship or open positive communication. You shared a little bit about the presentation we went to a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, we went to Darcy Lang's presentation, and first of all, I think she's amazing. Secondly, one of the things that we took away was about when we continue to hear complaints, and you've heard them over and over, her rule is if she's heard it 3 times or more, then there's an opportunity to step in and, comment on that.
She says to lay the sucker out on the table and figure a way around it. Now, it's maybe not that easy to do, to put it in those terms in a relationship, and yet something that can work is if I've heard the same issue over and over and over again with you, to ask you in a gentle, kind, and loving way, Carol, I've heard about this a number of times. It seems to get you down. What part of it is in your control?
And one of the things that I recognize with that is that there's power in having that conversation. I can invite you to do that, which will then make it easier for you to step in when you see that happening. So, at our weekly meeting, I could suggest that that's something I'd like support with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The whole goal is to be able to find a way to deal with these issues in a positive, kind way so they don't continue to drag you down. Because what happens at work or in your community or in other situations that you come home and complain about with your partner, they tend to affect the relationship as well.
Yeah. And so I'm curious about how you might be able to implement this in your life. Is it something that you feel that you might take on yourself or have the conversation with your partner, or perhaps even in a work environment? How might you have conversations around, this type of a topic should things come up over and over?
Mm-hmm. So as Darcy says, if you've heard that thing 3 times, lay that sucker out, figure out a way to deal with it, come up with a better way so that you can really build those powerful relationships everywhere you go.
And I have one caveat. Ensure that you come from a loving, kind space when you do it. Have fun. Yeah.